Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Haute Modesty. Happy Mask Monday, ladies. And here it is again, Monday. It feels like I'm saying this over and over again and like in quick succession, right? Rapid succession. But, I mean, a week did go by since the last one, but it seems like these weeks are just ticking by. I can't believe we're already well into October. Anyway, so today for our Mask Monday, ladies, I will be using the Farmacy Moisturizing and Hydrant Coconut Gel Sheet Mask. And additionally to that, do you remember the MATYKOS 24 karat gold patches? And these are the ones that goes over your 11s and under the eyes. And I did say I will go ahead and do this on camera, so I will do that today. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, welcome back. So today is Monday again, as I was saying. It's just really going by really fast. And so, yeah, take a deep breath and just hold on because next week will be here before you know it. But before we go today, I need to remember that I want to do a really quick small giveaway and just several different masks that I have that I want to share with you. And I will go ahead and do that right before we leave. But before that, I want to go ahead and do this coconut gel mask because my face does feel a little bit dry, and it probably has to do with the fact that it's 90 degrees today in San Jose, and we are in a spare the air day. And what that means is that, our air quality isn't that good. So today, what we should do, or what California asks us to do, is try to decrease emissions by taking maybe mass transit. And the mass transits are free on these days, so that way they encourage you to do that. So environmentally, we need to take care of our earth too. So yeah, anyway, my skin is dry. I digress. So this, and also the 24 karat gold, the mask, and that's this here that goes on the 11s. And the eye patches that go under the eyes. But I know I have to stay still for 1 to 2 minutes on these. But you won't feel it because I'm just going to go ahead and edit out that 1 to 2 minutes for you guys, okay? But before we get going, what do we usually do? Affirmations. But guess what? Today I'm going to share one of my affirmations that I wrote on my birthday. And I actually keep it in this little Explore book, and I have, pages and pages of it already done. And so, but I wanted to share this one with you because I just think it's really important for you guys to know this, or for me to at least mention it. And because I'm always talking about the light and the hope and all that, the brightness and a new week and a new slate and all that. And so let me just go ahead and tell you when I wrote this, because as I explained to you guys before, the front of my cards, when I do finally create my cards, will have the quote or the affirmation, whichever. And on the back, I will tell you what I was thinking or what I was doing when I wrote this or when I thought of it, okay? And so the affirmation goes like this. As I watch the sunrise and see the first slice of light on the horizon, I can't help but miss the darkness. As even in the blackest of nights, there is hope. Okay? As I watch the sunrise and see the first slice of light on the horizon, I can't help but miss the darkness. As even in the blackest of nights, there is hope. And I wrote this on my birthday as I watched the sunrise over the city of San Jose from the 3rd floor of my home, okay, which is here in my studio. And the reason I wrote that is because it was my birthday. It was another year that went by. And I was looking outside saying, wow, these years are going by. I turned 57 this year in 2021. And so I'm thinking, oh my God, where did my 20s go? Where did my teens go, right? And sometimes days like this have, it's a happy day. It's your birthday. You were given life. You have to thank God for that. But still makes you feel like, gosh, this is like, my years are going by so fast. But what do I do? Have I done enough? And, should I do more? And I have another year coming up. I'll be 58 next year. And next thing you know, it's like, I'm going to be like 80. I hope I reach that long. But anyway, so sometimes that hope tends to like turn into fear. At least it does for me, right? And it doesn't have to be on your birthday. It could be any time. I mean, you just all of a sudden, you reflect on what you've done in life and you go, have I done enough? I mean, should I start a bucket list and do all of these things? Here you are at 40 thinking this, right? Or 30 or 20. And so, by the way, I do have a bucket list. I digress. But anyhow, we really have to think, even in those darkest moments when we have doubt and when we have, these gnarling feelings inside us and we feel kind of dark about it, there's hope, there's light. I still have today. I still have been given another day. And that's one more day that I can make a difference on this earth. And I don't have to make a huge impact, but if I make an impact in somebody's life, one person's life, and I make sure that I make it a habit to wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to try to make a difference in at least one person's life, then my life was worth living. I didn't have to accomplish, winning the Nobel Peace Prize, but just making a difference. You never know. It's a butterfly effect or a ripple effect, right? You touch somebody and then they touch somebody else, and next thing you know, you may never know what your actions led to, but it might have led to something, or it may lead to something great at the end, but we'll never know. But we have to have hope in our hearts that that's happening, okay? And so even in the darkest nights, there is still hope, guys. There is still hope. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. That is one of my, I wanted to share with you, even though I said I'm not going to share any of them until I get 50 of them, and then I'm going to put it into a card and do it properly. But, I hope you like it. Okay? Alrighty then. So, now, next, what I want to do, I have a stack of masks over here. I don't want it to fall over the place. So, doing the mask. Okay, usually I wash my face really good and I tone, which I did, both of those things, but I ran around setting up my lights and doing all of that stuff. So my skin feels a little kind of dry. So what I like to do is I always like to be a little bit moist. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my Neutralizing Toner. And I will introduce different skincares to you that I may use that I may not, talk to you about on a regular basis. And so what I like to do is this actually feels really nice. And this is the anti-aging. And so it's got a very fine mist and it's so nice. And then another thing, it feels a little bit tingly. Oh, here it goes. The air condition just kicked on at the same time. So it's just like cooling my skin. So nice. And so that way I can go ahead and put on my mask. Like I said, this is the Matakos 24 karat gold masks, and it goes over here and under the eyes. And let you look, and it is juicy. And I think I showed you that when I unboxed it. And so they just come and you tear it. And the only problem is I hope I can do this okay, because you're supposed to stay still for like 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. It comes in a little plate like this and in the plastic. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on right here. I'm looking in a monitor. So I'm going to go ahead. That is not even, I can't even feel that myself. Okay, that's sticking okay, but it does slide. So I want to make sure I cover the, the little bunny ears here, or 11s people call it. And then I have a line here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then this is the eye patch. And it does say for you to stay still for 1 to 2 minutes until it adheres. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. Oops. I ended up pulling out the plastic without. Yeah. Alrighty. That's okay. It's in the envelope neatly. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this under the eyes. Which way would it go? It would go like this, right? Yeah. There we go. I have a reflection over there, so I could just go ahead and use my reflection. It's nighttime now, so yeah. And, ooh, this is really juicy, so which is nice. And I'm going to put it under here just like that. Well, it does say you have to stay still for about 2 minutes. And so that way it can adhere. And I will go ahead and do that and come back and put on the Farmacy Mask. Okay, guys, it's been like a minute, and it does slide if you don't, like pay attention to it. But I can tell you right now, there's a little bit of heavy tingling, like right under my eyes. I mean, I feel it working. I mean, tingling, and it has a lot to do with the fact that I shaved my face yesterday. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll drop it below. But yeah, I did go ahead and well, shave my face. It's kind of like planing, and you'll see that, yeah, you'll see it if you watch it. And so it's really opened up my skin to accept any kind of serums and creams. So I do feel it really tingling. It's going away now, but this is actually pretty nice. And that way, when you do remove the peach fuzz and the, and the hair, as I explained in the other video, that you do get better penetration of your, anything you put on your skin, actually, serums or creams, anything like that. So now I'm going to go ahead with this Farmacy one, and I'm going to open it up. And this is the Hydrating Coconut Gel Sheet Mask, and it is designed to actually to hydrate, and I need that after yesterday, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this is by Farmacy, and this came actually in one of my boxes, yeah. And okay, here it is. Wow, okay, looks like, I didn't read the directions, but I know how this works. You have to remove the, okay, yep, there we go. We're gonna remove this cover, and I think there's two of them. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it like this. This is shaped weird. Yeah, I expected this to smell like coconuts. It doesn't, guys, which is good, because I don't like fragrance things. Now, let's see if I can get this. Oh, that's why it's like that. It's all jelly-like. Okay. Okay, guys. I had to get it in position here in order to do that because it is so jelly-like. There we go. That I had a hard time finding a grip on it. And I was afraid it makes it doubly difficult when you put this, the 24 karat gold patches underneath. But that's okay. Ooh, this is nice and jelly-like. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and let this air out. Okay, and nice strip here. Okay, but it's a little bit hard to control. But it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here, and then I gotta do that because it's all over the place. And I'm going to have to put on the silicone mask today. So what I like to do is I like to catch the chin, then the nose, and hold it here. And this is what I have huge issues. Okay. And now, okay. Okay, here we go. My God, it's like doing war here. And I got covered to my ears all up and made myself look all goofy. Okie dokie. And this mask, I forgot to tell you, is between it's 15 minutes is what it says. So I'm going to go ahead and set the timer for 15 minutes. And I think this is going to be a little bit difficult to talk with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave this on for 15 minutes. Let's see my clock here. That's my camera. Timer. Sorry about that. Okay. Start. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this on for 15 minutes. And once I'm finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And I'll be right back. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. It has not been 15 minutes, but what I decided to do was because it feels so nice, and this is kind of like jelly-like, I wanted to take advantage of it. So what I did do is after it's been on for about 10 minutes, I took off the silicone mask, and because I thought by then, it'll adhere okay, it is working. It's stuck pretty good. But next what I want to do is I want to go ahead, and I know Nisi had asked me how to use a jade roller. And you remember, I also have this from MATYKOS. I figured, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, how I use a jade roller. Everybody does it different. There's no rules about it. And, you want to go ahead and take advantage of things like tools like jade rollers and, any kind of paddles and things like that. So there is 2 of these in my kit, and this is the one where it's kind of like bumpy, and this is actually really good to do when you want to massage your face, and also if you want to, this is kind of like the needle one to penetrate before you use any kind of serums or anything you wanted to absorb. But I'm going to go ahead and use this one here, which is very nice. And what I like to do with these is I just like to roll, you know, upward like this, upward. Okay, oops, I did squeeze that out of there, and just in across like this. Okay, and this also works as a lymphatic drainage, and it's really good. So there's really, the key is to go ahead and do this with sweeping motion up, and also this one, when you come this way, you just go sideways, because all you're doing is helping to drain your lymphatic fluids, okay? And so you can either do, you know, one side first, which I do, and I try to get under the eyes, but this kind of squeezes that out. So I'm going to go ahead and not do that part. And just roll like so, or you can go all the way across. It's up to you. And it's really hard to do with these things, with the mask I can see. But, you know, this is really good to just a massage. There's no rule to this stuff, guys. If it feels good and it's not dangerous and it doesn't say don't do that, it's okay to try, okay? And then, like, you have the smaller size, which I like here. And this, I'm just going to go back and forth. Okay? It does feel really good. And usually when I take off the mask, what I do is I go ahead and moisturize, and or with oil, and I will do a cryo ball. You remember the cryo, the cold iced, you know, the ball there, and then I do use that, and it feels really nice. And again, it's up to you. I'm just using the small part now, and just helps to move, you know, your fluids around in your face. And especially since this has already been 10 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of there. Okay. And just kind of work like so. And I like using the small things. I don't know why. I do have the big one, but it feels like it's too big sometimes. But this does feel really good. And just like this. And I notice when I do things like this, if my face is swollen that day, it actually helps to bring down the swelling. And sometimes I do get bloated, and I'll tell you when I get bloated is when I eat something with MSG, and I stay away from it. But sometimes restaurants lie, and they don't tell you exactly what's in there. And I ask, especially when I go to an Asian restaurant, because they're very big users of MSG. I'm like, do you guys use MSG in your products? No, we don't. Next day, I'm like big as a balloon. And so, yeah, it's not ideal. It is what it is. So I do like to do something like this when I am, you know, a little bit more bloated. But this actually feels really good. I mean, does it really do anything to make your wrinkles go away? I don't think so, but it is a nice, you know, I mean, if you're not doing anything, why not? And just really, and the thing is with this works really well with this jelly mask, because it's really helping to adhere to this. And so what do I think about this mask? Well, I wish the cutout here wasn't so deep, because, you know, look how much space there is here. I really like to get this covered because I like this part of my lips to be masked, and it's not. And it is quite short here, which is weird. Yeah, usually it at least goes down a little more, but the strip is good. The strip across here is good. The feel of the mask is really nice. It's really nice. It's jelly. It's easy to maneuver. I mean, I wouldn't be able to really do this with a cloth one because it would move. But this just kind of like stuck, and it's good. And so, yeah, I just do this. And it's really important that, you know, you take care of yourself. And if it's I mean, even if it's not gonna like make your wrinkles go away, so what? Just go ahead and, you know, have fun with it. But it really is making my mask really stick. So, but we'll see what's underneath after I take it off. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So that's that. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. So, what did I think about this Farmacy Mask? Well, in the back of it, you know, I didn't tell you what it says, but it does say that it is paraben-free, formaldehyde-free, synthetic fragrance-free, which is good, phthalate-free, mineral oil free and cruelty free, and it is a nice moisturizing mask, I have to say. And you know what I noticed? There's tons of moisture still left in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some of it out. And I mean, look here. Whoops. As you see how much is in here, and I probably shouldn't have squeezed all of that out of there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this. Wow, there's a lot in here. And, you know, some of you, I know Stephanie from Opinionated Horsewoman, I know she saves it in a little jar, and so she can use it later. I just don't have the patience for that, but I mean, it could work, and why not, right? Especially if you're going to use it throughout the week. And this is actually very nice ingredients, and so, you know, I probably wouldn't have minded doing that had I known that how much was actually in here. So, yeah, but no, it is what it is, so, okay. That's that. There's so much in here. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my arm as well because it is really moisturizing and I like it. Only thing about it is that I wish the mask was shaped a little bit better, a little bit more to cover under the neck a little bit more, maybe a little, half an inch to an inch a little longer, and the strip coming up a little bit closer to my lips because I do like to use it near my lips as well. And other than that, I really didn't have any complaints over it, but it does feel very nice, and it does have hyaluronic acid, which means it's going to start plumping my skin as well. And so what did I think about the 24 karat gold mask for the my 11s, and the line here and under here? To be honest, it's too hard to tell, okay? Not using it like every day or maybe at least 2 or 3 times a week. I said, yeah, not every day, 2 or 3 times a week, and to check it out. But, you know, it has good ingredients, and it is definitely fragrance-free, which I like. And does it add moisture? Yeah, it does. But, I mean, does it make my 11s go away and, you know, my lines here go away? Well, I think it may plump them and decrease the appearance of them, but that's about it. That's about all you can hope for in skincare without doing laser or without doing any kind of invasive procedure, including Botox, right? So I'm not about that. I mean, it's okay if you are, but yeah, I'm trying to age gracefully. So yeah, anyway, the giveaway. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and give you guys some really good masks that I enjoyed. And so, yeah, and it's a small giveaway, not a big deal. But what I am going to do, though, this week, you guys know I have the 800 Beautiful Wildflower giveaway. And I'm sitting at 804. And I wanted to get to at least 810 before I released it. Or until I call the winner, because sometimes, you know, YouTube will take away 10 and next thing you know, I'm going to be $7.95 again. So I'm kind of nervous about it. So I'm thinking I'm going to let it go to 805, and let's see if I hold on to that number for a couple of days, a few days at least, I'll go ahead and pick the winner. But I can't tell you exactly what date that's going to be, and I'm going to say by the end of the week. So you guys are going to have to watch and see, okay? So anyway, the giveaway for this time, I'm going to do a MATYKOS Very Berry Lip Patch. Okay, that's the lip patch. And with the mate to that, also MATYKOS Collagen Eye Patch. I really like this one a lot. It does have collagen, which helps to build your skin, okay? And I do enjoy this one. And next one is by Farmacy. It's Cucumber Mask, and this is made in Korea, and this is good for hydration and revitalizing. And the next one is, this is my all-time favorite, guys, and I have like boxes of this stuff, is the Snail Honey Jelly Mask, and it's anti-wrinkle, or it's anti-aging is what it is, and also made in Korea. There it is, and it's really nice. I like it, and I love the shape of this one, and because it covers everything. Okay, and then the next one will be the Super Butte Tea Mask, and this is Honey Jarrett, and this is Rose, and there it is. And I think some of you may have tried this. It has come in our boxes in the past. And next, I know how much you guys like Pure Lease, and so 2 of these Pure Lease masks, okay? And so that's what I'm going to go ahead and include in a giveaway. So it's going to be essentially a mask giveaway. And then it's not a big one, but I just want to at least give you guys something, because I know you guys have been holding on for that 800 Beautiful Wildflower giveaway, and I feel kind of guilty that I haven't picked the winner yet. So I want to go ahead and do something small for you guys, all right? Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want you guys to think positive during the week, okay? Start your day out right, start your week out right, and remember, the darkness still harbors hope, okay? Alrighty, so if I added any value, please do hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this type of content, please do consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button, hit the bell, and select all. So next time you know every time I upload a new video. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, or good weekend, whenever you're watching this. But remember, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.